Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good. So in this video lesson, we're gonna work on a Bac National Exam and we're gonna focus on the language part, okay? So let me share my screen first. Okay, so here is the Bac Exam we're gonna work on. So it's 2010 Resit session, okay? Let's go straight to the language part. Here we go. Here is the language part over here. So exercise A, fill in each gap with the appropriate word from the list. Brain, go, take, equal, make, help, sense, turn. So we need to fill in the gaps in these sentences, 4 sentences, using some of these words. Okay, so the key to answer such exercise, you need to have an idea about what part of speech is each word. Okay, what part of speech is each word? So brain is a noun. So it's part of speech, it's a noun. Go is a verb. Take is a verb. Equal is an adjective. Make is a verb. Help, it's a noun. Sense, noun. And turn is a verb. The second thing you need to know, you have to come up with, or you need to pay attention to appropriate collocations, whether two words go together. Okay? So have a look at number 1 here. Whenever you and then through a crisis, remember to talk to your best friends. So here we need to decide what kind of word we need to fill in this blank. So here, whenever you, and then here we have through, this particle, this preposition, through. So we need a verb, of course, here. The verbs among this list are go, take, and make, and turn. So there are 4 verbs. We need now to choose a verb that collocates with this word through. Okay? So whenever you through a crisis means a problem. Remember to talk to your best friends. Okay. So the verb that fits in here is the verb go. Go through. Whenever you go through a crisis. Go through a crisis means experience a crisis or a problem. Remember to talk to your best friends. Number 2, my uncle has a good, and then of humor. He always tells jokes. So here, the indefinite article a, and then the adjective good, and of, the preposition of humor. So we need a noun here, a noun. But which noun among these that collocates with humor, the word humor? Of course, sense. So my uncle has a good sense of humor. He always tells jokes. Let's go on. Number 3, all children should have opportunities to be educated. So here, should have, here is the verb, okay? And then opportunities, noun. So we need a word that modifies this noun. Of course, an adjective. So where is the adjective among this list? So it's equal, equal. So all children should have equal opportunities to be educated. Number 4, the World Football Cup will, will, will should be followed with a verb. Will place in South Africa soon. So we need a verb that collocates or that goes together with the word place. So will, which verb? Take. Will take. So the World Football Cup will take place in South Africa soon. So if you still remember the Football World Cup that took place in South Africa in 20, let me see, 20, 2010. Yeah, in 2010. B. Match each statement with its appropriate function. So here, communication functions, okay? So we need to match these statements, these 4 statements, with these functions: purpose, cause and effect, opinion, and concession. To answer such exercise, you need to find phrases or expressions in these statements that express these functions or each one of these functions. Let's start with number 1. As a result of global warming, the world climate has changed considerably. So pay attention to this phrase, as a result of, as a result. So as a result, this expression expresses cause and effect, cause and result. So of course, number 1 goes with B, okay? Number 2, a lot of people get in touch with associations in order to receive help. Okay, so you need to pay attention to this phrase. In order to. In order to expresses, of course, purpose. Purpose. So statement number 2 expresses purpose. So it's A. Number 3, although Nancy went on a strict diet, she didn't lose weight. Pay attention to the word although. Although. So although expresses concession. So D. So number 3 goes with D. Okay, so this statement expresses concession. Number 4, as far as I'm concerned, the internet is very useful. Have a look at this expression. As far as I'm concerned. This expression, we use it to express, of course, opinion. As far as I'm concerned. Okay? For me. So it means for me, in my view, in my point of view. Okay? It expresses opinion. Exercise C now. Correct the underlined mistakes. So the underlined words are not correct. We need to correct them. Number 1, the boy has been working on the computer since 3 hours. So here, of course, the tense, it's present perfect tense, continuous, present perfect continuous. But here we have 3 hours, so a period of time. So since is not correct here. So we need to use for 3 hours. For instead of since. For. Okay? For is the right option. Number 2, that's the song. That's the song who got the first rank in the top 10. So who, this is a relative pronoun. We use who to refer to a person, not a thing. And here we're talking about the song. The song is a thing. So we need to use which or that. that. So that's the song that, like this one, T-H-A-T, or which, W-H-I-C-H, okay? Number three, whenever I see this film, I can't stop laugh. So laugh is not correct. Can't stop, stop, the verb stop should be followed with a gerund, a verb ending in ing. So we need to add ing here. Laughing, we need to say laughing. I can't stop laughing. Exercise D. Give the correct form of the word between brackets. Word derivation. Okay? So to answer such exercise, you need to decide what kind of word you need. Do you need a verb, a noun, an adverb, or an adjective? Okay? So you need to derive words from the given words. Number one, NGOs receive finance help depending on their activities. Here we have the word help which is a noun, and here we have finance is a noun, and to modify this noun we need an adjective, so we have to derive an adjective from this noun finance. So finance, by the way, it's a noun and a verb. But we need here an adjective, which is financial. Financial. You need to delete delete E, and then put I-A-L. Financial. Number two. Okay, financial. Okay, I'm gonna spell it. Let me see if I can use. Yeah, I'm gonna use the chat bar. So financial, like this. Can you see it? It's like this, financial. Two, I didn't order all these tables. It was just a, and then here a. Misunderstand. Misunderstand is a verb, and here we have a, indefinite article a. So the indefinite article a should be followed with a noun. So misunderstand is a verb. We need to come up with a noun, which is misunderstanding. We need to add ing here. The secretary said. Exercise E. Put the verbs between brackets in the correct tense. Number one, after Nabil retired from work, he moved to the countryside. So if we look at this sentence, there are two clauses. The first clause so the adverbial clause, after Nabil retired from work, and then the main clause, he moved to the countryside. The second clause includes the verb move, and the verb move is in past simple here, moved. So this implies that this sentence is in the past. And there are two actions in this sentence. The first action, retire, and then moved. So we have the word after. So there is some kind of sequence or order. So which action that happened first? Of course, retire. Retire happened first and then moved. Okay? So to show that the action retire is the first one, it was the first to happen, we need to use an appropriate past tense, which is past perfect tense. So we need to use past perfect tense here. So after Nabil, excuse me, I'm gonna use the chat bar. After Nabil had retired Tired. After Nabil had retired, he moved to the countryside. After Nabil had retired. 2. The heavy rainfalls damaged a lot of roads last December. So here is the verb damage, and here we have this time expression last December. So last December refers to the past, so we need to use past simple tense here. So you need just to add d, because damage is a regular verb. It's a regular verb, so we need to add d because we already have e. Okay, damaged, d. Okay. All right, no need. Number 3. I stayed at home all afternoon last Sunday. If I had known about the concert I attend. Look, here is the if clause. If plus past perfect. So this is conditional. But which conditional? Of course, it's conditional type 3 because if is followed with past perfect here. So had known. If I had known about the concert, I would have attended. I would have attended. Excuse me. Let me use the chat bar. So if I had known about what? The concert, comma, I would have attended. Like this. So, okay. Number 4. I wish I not miss my friend's wedding. He was really disappointed. He was really disappointed. Why was my friend disappointed? Because what? Because I missed his wedding. Here, I wish. So expressing regret. Okay? I wish what? I wish I hadn't missed. I wish I hadn't missed. I wish I had not missed. I wish, excuse me, I wish I hadn't missed. I wish I hadn't missed. Okay? So I wish I hadn't missed my friend's wedding. But unfortunately, I missed it. I actually missed the wedding. And now I regret. Okay? I regret it. Fine. Let me see. Let's see what's next. I don't think so. Okay, fine. So here is the end of this language part. I hope that you benefited from kind of explanation I gave for each task. Okay. Thank you so much for your attention, and I promise that I'll be sharing other lessons like this in the upcoming days. Okay. Thank you so much for your attention, and take care. Goodbye.